Do you have a meal that, as you think of it, floods you with thoughts and feelings of comfort? This one does for me. Today, I'm going to attempt to recreate my grandma's beef and mushroom using venison. There was no recipe, only what I remember my grams doing. If things are a little out of order, bear with me, the recipe will be in the description. I started with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1.5 pounds of ground venison. As I spread that out in the pan, I'm already doing things a little differently than Grams, as she would have popped all this in the microwave. I added garlic powder and dehydrated onions, but if you wanted to use real garlic and fresh onions, then you can go ahead and do that too. I then gave it some seasoning with some salt and pepper, and added in some butter since venison is very lean. I poured in the whole can of mushrooms, water and all, and added 2 generous tablespoons of brown gravy. Next time I would start with just 1 because it thickened things up quite quickly. I added a mushroom can full of water and some beef broth, but I did add a little bit more water as it kept cooking. It wasn't quite at the taste that I remember, so I added some more dehydrated onions and then I let it simmer. I started making some baked potatoes, which for this recipe is an absolute staple. After another taste, it still wasn't quite right, so I added a little bit of minced garlic and that was it. Now comes the assembly of the most amazing comfort food. And even though I could eat it like this, I feel the need to sit at my grandparents' table, so I go back to my roots. Thanks, Gram, for the memories. Happy cooking, my friends.